Hi boys and girls, it must be bedtime. So before you go to bed, I just want to read you a story, and I've got a great story for you tonight called The Snatchabook. Everybody needs a bedtime story. And this is by Helen and Thomas Docherty, and it is by Alison Green Books. And strap yourselves in, here we go. Are you ready? Yeah, you ready? Okay, he's ready. We're gonna read. Let's read. One dark, dark night in Burrowtown, a rabbit called Eliza Brown found a book and settled down. When a Snatchabook flew into town. I wonder what a Snatchabook is. Is that a Snatchabook? Let's find out. Look at all those people reading in their little rooms. In the trees, I think. Oh, reading away. In every house, in every bed, a bedtime book was being read. Ooh, who's that little fella up there? Tales of dragons spitting flames, witches playing spooky games, pirates on the seven seas, princesses trying to sleep on peas. And every child in every bed listened hard to each word said. Eliza Brown at number 3 was reading quite contentedly. There she is. Her curtains opened just a chink. She barely had a chance to blink. Her storybook just disappeared. Eliza found that very weird. I think I would too, if your book just disappeared. The little owls on Mummy's lap were quite surprised to hear a tap against their bedroom window pane. Tap, tap, they heard the noise again. Before they'd even looked around, the book was gone, without a sound. What's happening? Is that him? Is that a Snatchabook? The wind blew wild across the sky. The smallest squirrel heard a cry. What's that? She whispered to her dad. But then, and this was really bad, before they had a chance to look, she'd lost her very favourite book. Oh, they're a little bit sad, aren't they? And so it went night after night. Books disappeared from left and right. 5 books here and 6 books there. The shelves began to look quite bare. Look, everyone was very puzzled. What's going on? Who knows what's going on? In Burrowtown, the rumours spread of book thieves under every bed. Eliza Brown at number 3 was keen to solve the mystery. I wonder if I can work it out, she said. She planned one night to lie in wait and use a pile of books as bait. Long hours passed without a peep. She'd nearly fallen fast asleep, when suddenly Eliza heard a flap of wings, a bat, a bird. What was it? Eliza saw a shadow loom, enormous, right across the room. What kind of monster could it be? Eliza thought. You don't scare me. And yet her heart was beating fast. She'd have to face the thief at last. There she is, looking out the window. wondering what she's seen. Hang on, what's that down there? Someone's just looking up at her. Is that a Snatchabook? She threw the window open wide and shouted to the thing outside, "Stop stealing all our books right now. Just give them back. I don't care how." She's shouting out there, but she didn't see the little Snatchabook down there. Interesting. What's going to happen? Oh, now she's seen him. "I'm sorry," came a little voice. "I really am. I had no choice." Eliza looked down in surprise. She couldn't quite believe her eyes. "So who are you, and what's your name?" The creature hung its head in shame. He mumbled with a mournful look, "I'm just a little Snatchabook. Just a little Snatchabook." Eliza nodded solemnly. She sat the creature on her knee. "You can't just come and help yourself to every book on every shelf." And a tear rolled down from the creature's eyes, and softly he began to cry. I know it's wrong, but can't you see? I've got no one to read to me." Eliza sighed. He looked so sad. If he just had a mum or dad to read him stories every night, well, then he might behave all right. Little tear. Oh, he's a bit sad. That very night, they hatched a plan. Get some books. And so the Snatchabook began. I wonder what they began to do. To give back all the books he'd nicked. There he is, carrying some books back. Eliza Brown was very strict. He looks happy though. And trying hard to prove himself, he stacked them neatly on every shelf. Look at them all listening. And when he'd made his full amends, Eliza called on all her friends and told them how he'd worked all night to turn a wrong into a right. Now all these friends are listening. Oh, look, they're all back in their little rooms again, in the trees. And now each night in Burrow Down, as darkness falls upon the town, in every house, in every bed, a bedtime book is being read. Even there. And if you take a closer look, you might just see a Snatchabook perched happily on someone's bed, listening hard to each word said. There he is, just there. Can you see a Snatchabook on your bed head? Have a look around. And that's the end of the story. That was the Snatchabook. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed Snatchabook. Can't wait to see you again. Sweet dreams. Have a great sleep. God bless. Good night.